On you go. Don't fuck up.
Last time, you all made it to Menzo Baronzon. You traversed Menzo Baronzon. Somebody was informed of his parental situation. The father might have immediately regretted his decision, but you will never know.
2 people were informed of a parental situation. One was simpler.
True. That was a different situation, though. Nadrax was informed where his family is currently residing, neither of which are in particularly wonderful places. You all decided to do your heist on Sorcerer. Were very successful right up until House Banry decided to come pick you up.
We were successful until you decided more plot. We tripped no trap. We succeeded.
You did succeed.
I clocked a succubus trying to make a mad dash.
I did greatly enjoy that. That was fantastic.
Almost tore her fucking head off. And Marshmallow has earned some treats from being almost used in a sacrificial way.
However, you have been informed that some things have transpired that may or may not be connected to why you all suddenly got picked up.
I always knew Jarlax was a fuck up and it'd be me to have to bail him out. He's such a small-time thug.
Well, let's see if that is the case, as y'all are currently marching with a group from House Banry to House Banry. They do inform you not to speak. However, there's a slight issue with that in the fact that you have Glabagool, who can help you telepathically communicate amongst the lot of yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you all want to discuss on your long march from you were picked up, in the area up here by the west wall but near Sorcerer?
Well, yes.
And you're getting marched all the way down to House Banry.
Yeah, very simple. Well, this is shite.
Don't see anything except demand a lawyer.
You think the shackles will be made of spider silk or like regular iron?
We have the right to remain silent.
Glabagool, you don't need to translate for everyone. It's perfectly fine if you ignore some thoughts.
Felric quite calmly. We do not have a right to an attorney. And yes, of course we have metal shackles, Lou.
You've been in them.
Oh yeah. We did start our stay down here in prison, didn't we?
You did.
That was a long time ago.
Gotta say, it's making a terrible impression. I don't think I'll be returning here in the future.
I recommend not returning. I didn't want to return myself. Pardon?
Well, then we can
be
both
heroes of the city, right?
Yeah, we can both be able to relax off of that.
So I suppose there is going to be slim to none chance that we're going to have to pass some sort of some sort of road or something where it's going to be possible for us to bash into some of the guards and start running.
I mean, we'll be looking out for that sort of thing, because in case of we're either being going to be marched up, identified as co-conspirators, and then summarily executed, especially Louis, or we're going to be given an offer we can't refuse, and they're going to make it seem like it's a big, good, generous offer, and then we'll save the day and just fucking scarp her. But, unfortunately, before that, we'll probably have to listen to them prattle and bitch at each other the whole time, vying for position.
Felric does interject and says, "That is so Sumtu Banry. That is not somebody that you want to try to scarper from."
That makes it sound like I even more want to scarper away from them.
You say this as if we've not exceeded expectations in general.
I know, it's just...
She's got a neck. That can be cut.
That is true. You'd have to reach it first.
I think that was Felric making a joke at your expense there, Bjorn. It's very rude of him.
Oh no. You're making me rub my forehead. You're making me rub my forehead. Why you gotta be like this?
Bit of levity, come on.
Grin decides to speak up and just mentions, can we skip the part where potentially we'd be summoning all the demon lords into Mensa Barons on? I think that might be the part that we want to skip mentioning.
There's probably a lot of other shit we want to skip too.
Well, we'll skip out the bit about Menzo. I figured we might be able to get in some sort of good books that we talk about the fact we actually have a plan to solve this. And then we tail off with, we're looking for a good, secure place to summon this, and not mention the city, since we're not going to be doing it in the city.
Are we going to cover for Gromf because we stole his book?
I am not inclined to cover for Gromp at this fucking point.
Surely they already know, right?
Oh, of course.
They would know. The question is if they want anybody else to know, so we should probably pretend we don't know.
Well, why were we stealing his book then? Just for funsies?
Because we were told to.
We were told to. There we go.
Of course, then the problem is they're going to say by who.
I think we might as well be out and say that part. We're kind of in a pickle.
Well, he's already exiled. I mean, it can only go worse from there, but I'm sure he'll be fine with it. He's got his moving tower. There's not much sights to see whenever there's so many bloody fucking cave lizards and riders nearby. Not a whole lot.
Shockingly, there's a fair amount still to see because thankfully the entire cavern is built upwards. The only thing that you've noticed is, unlike the previous times where, don't get me wrong, your group got a little bit of a wide berth just because of how big y'all are. Unlike then, though, you've noticed that absolutely bloody nobody's on the streets.
Well, that's the thing. Like he's just saying there's nothing to sightsee. He's just saying there's nothing to see in the city, really. Before Waterdeep, it's got a lot more local colour. And Baldur's Gate would be at least a bit friendlier.
Well,
people have a smile before they stab you.
Yeah, that is a point. As y'all are walking, anytime anybody tries to turn onto the street, you see an about face and they just go the other direction. Everybody...
Are the guards saying anything, or is they absolutely silent as well?
They're being quiet. Nobody has had to say anything. The most you've seen is there's been one or two times where people get a little bit close, stop, they take notice, then they do that double take, and then they dive out of the way. You're having a feeling that the emblems on that everybody is wearing is probably doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, don't go fretting, kids. We'll get out of this. After all, I've got a brick with kneecaps, a Demogorgon, one of the great archdemons. And screw up a wedding. Or possibly officiate at it. It depends how things go, really.
Nat quite helpfully says, we are going to stay very quiet unless directly spoken to.
Alright. That applies to the majority of you lot. But the only one who doesn't need that restriction is Felric, because he knows when to speak.
Which is when spoken to.
And Grim, come to think of it.
He also... Grin looks perpetually terrified during this exchange.
It'll be fine. Currently, we're handy adventurers, possible assets. This is not too unusual.
I'm not supposed to be in the city.
Well, neither are we, really. I know yours has a bit of a proclamation about it. It's a case of, like, we're doing essential work here. If we've got any sense at all, which is admittedly unlikely, they'll let us keep doing about it and just probably ask what Jarl Axel was doing. I've got no fucking clue, really.
I think there's probably a very good reason he didn't tell us, which is that this
This
would
exact
be a
situation,
potential
aye.
outcome. I think we're about to find out what Jarlaxle was doing.
Think he also got caught?
Aye.
No way. That's probably the issue. He didn't get caught.
Well, we'll see. It's not a whole lot of point in guesswork.
And you all do continue down through the city. You get to House Banry proper, and the largest thing to notice about House Banry itself is that giant spider web wall around the entirety of the house compound. And as you're approaching, you do realize there is no gate. The entirety of the compound lacks any form of gate to get in and out. This does not seem to be a concern for the individuals who are with you as they march straight on up to the side of the wall. So Sumptu says a couple of words, and then the next thing you know, the webs part, and you all are allowed access into the compound itself. You are given a very sharp warning of don't touch the wall.
Can we touch it with a stick?
Do you ask that?
No.
I
I'm
was
not
about to say-
suicidal.
Assuming none of you all touch the wall, you all are ushered into one of the many side buildings. It actually seems to be more of a tower than anything. The doors are being held open by two very large minotaurs. And you go all the way into a central column area, and it's much kind of like the same thing with the what you calls it, Bizran's Tower, where you all have to be levitated up to the correct level. And you are brought into what seems to be a throne room with a woman sat on the throne with a five-headed snake-headed whip. And she looks at you all, gestures for you all to come in. So Sumptu is the only one that enters along with you all. The door shuts. And she takes a good moment to look over you all before finally asking, what were you all doing in Sorcerer?
Is she looking at anyone in particular?
No, she's looking at all of you. And you do notice that you heard her in common. You have an inkling she's probably not speaking common.
Yeah, we are requested to get a hold of a book that caused us summoning demons in the first place.
Oh? Do you have that book?
Currently, aye.
Where did you find it?
Yeah, it was some lab near the top of a place. Looked like an arch wizard or something's lab.
Who got you into Sorcerer?
Well, we do have one or two little contacts. A friend here used to attend the place.
Grin gives a very awkward bow at that. He said, well, I can look into that part later. You do know I know the answer, yes?
Aye.
So, who helped you get into Sorcerer?
Which name do you want from him?
She's not looking amused anymore.
No, he does have a lot. Jarlaxle, I suppose. That's the one he's most known by.
So, was he the one who wanted you to get the book?
Nah. He was just being helpful. Because we're trying to solve a whole demon issue right now in the Underdark.
And how, pray tell, do you plan to do that?
The plan here was, along with a lot of other esoteric ingredients, and this is a guideline, to summon as many of the archdemons into one particular spot, we've yet to choose where exactly, so that they'll bash each other around, send each other to the abyss, and then pick on the weakened ones and get rid of them wholesale.
Curious. Who's giving you the shopping list?
I'm terrible with names. Vizerin, Great Wizard.
Vizerin Devere?
I think that's it, aye.
I didn't know he was still alive. Well, that's a curious thing. You are in possession of House Banry property. Do you think we should let you leave the city with it?
It would be helpful to get rid of the demons. We've not really got any issues with it afterwards.
Well, you are aware that by entering Tierbresh and entering Sorcerer, all of the non-drow among you could easily be executed, yes?
I figured we were up for that if we just entered the city originally.
No, you are most certainly allowed to enter the city. I, as Matron Mother, would definitely know the rules. You are free to enter our great city. Just Tierbresh is restricted to Drow.
Figured as much, but we are in a bit of a time crunch here. We figured it best to get rid of all this so the city could start rebuilding, along with not having the entire Underdark consumed by demons.
What do you think your odds of success are in this endeavor?
Well, we've had a fairly decent stream of success lately. Let's see here. I mean, we got rid of a pretty nasty Merilith recently, a bunch of demons alongside it.
It's 100%.
Yeah. We have had encounters with Zuckmoy. A lot of her infected. I'd say a fair chance.
Lou, when you speak up, she looks over at you. And she gets this very weird double take for a moment. You're not sure if it's the hair. You're not sure if it's something else, but she is looking you over something fierce.
Could be the eye patch.
After a very long, confused moment, she looks back to you, Harton. You do know that nobody can know that you have decided to take that from Menzo Baranzan, yes?
We weren't going to advertise it. We're going to give it to Alaxel hopefully afterwards to just put back, because we don't want to have the Archwizard after us either. I imagine he'd be quite sensitive about that sort of thing.
Well, that might get a little bit difficult. But, if you can return that to either the Archmage or House Bayenri, I believe that we could allow it to leave the city.
Very gracious of you.
Very generous.
She gives you side-eye again, Lou.
Just in your mind, thanks to Glabigal, shut the fuck up!
Felrect immediately cops a bow and almost smacks you on the back as he goes down.
Oh, I should probably do that too.
So Sumtu, who is standing by Quenthel, looks like she's about to blow a blood vessel. Quenthel is just sitting there. And Lou, she's staring at you very hard. She's getting a very strong sense of deja vu. And she doesn't like it.
I have that effect on people.
Lou.
Please tell me you fought that.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually say that. No.
Oh, good.
Well, to be fair, nothing was said aloud about it anyway.
Oh, God damn it. But she's looking
It must
very
be the
hard.
hair, Lou. Put on a hat or something to hide it.
Yeah,
he does
it
have
be
a
a
hat
big
on.
feather or something.
Don't you have your hat on? Because
Yeah,
you have one.
My not sombrero.
Yeah, you're not sombrero. she looks, and finally she just says, "What is your name?"
Yes, hello, it's an honor to meet you. My name is Lou Lemon.
Lemon.
It's on account of my, I was raised by halflings.
What?
Yeah, I'm working to rectify that.
Every family reunion getting a little bit smaller.
He's researching into ways of time travel.
What's your drow name?
It's just Lou.
Yeah.
Just Lou, yeah.
I don't know my house or anything. I mean, on account of me being raised by halflings. So, just Lou.
Give me a deception. Because you do know your house. You're in it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we remember the mother's name, we could give that as his house.
Do you remember your mother's name, Lou?
Surely Lou would.
What Evo?
Vevran.
Reverend
House
who?
Vevran.
But as if you want to drop yourself into it even more.
Just my backup.
Hold on, that's actually a very good deception. What is her insight? Unfortunately, it's probably, yeah, it is godly. Alright, let's see. She does not look impressed at your response and is waiting for the correct one.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there was a magical item. I saw the past. And the name, which... Beverage.
What?
Beverage.
Vevran, there we go. I thought you said beverage for a second. I got
He
very
did.
confused.
He did.
Yeah.
That's just a halfling in him.
I was gonna say I feel like that was in character.
I'm sorry, I get hungry when I'm nervous.
Lou, you're eating my poafwi. Yes, I know.
Oh, can you eat these spiders? They're everywhere.
Oh. Vevran, that would have been from Chetnasad. Very well. And she pauses, she's musing something over, and then the door behind you all opens. And a young-looking woman enters in. Again, you think Sosamtu looks like she's about to pop a blood vessel. Quenthel, on the other hand, just looks unhappy about the situation. As this younger woman enters in, and then just says, "Auntie, why are you harassing these people? They've already agreed with what you want. Why don't we send them on their way?" Thalric looks like he doesn't know what to do. You don't know what exactly happened there, but whatever just happened there is something that should never happen.
I think it's very mentally. I think it's very clear, fella. We shut the fuck up and let this play out until someone dies.
She
Point out
is.
us.
Again. So Sumtu, she starts to speak up and Quenthel actually shushes her. We were just getting to that part. Do you have anything you wish to add to this conversation, Evenel? And she stops. And Harton, you notice she kind of toys a little bit with that bluish hair that she's got. She got that. It's a very interesting whitish bluish color.
My eyes would be attached to that, yes.
Mm-hmm. You don't know maybe if there's a little bit of sea elf in there or something, because even the grayish skin seems almost a little bit like it has a bluish undertint to it. And she just kind of thinks it over. No, Auntie, I think we should just let them be going on their way. Every moment they spend here is another moment that our gates are going to be assailed by the demon horde. This is not something any of you need to roll for. Every time she says Auntie, it looks like Quentil gives a little bit of a twitch. A visible twitch. This is not something that one does in Menzo Baronzon, and it's quite obvious. There is a clear breach in etiquette. But for some strange reason, she's not actually doing anything about it. You see her waft about a little bit. It looks like she's trying to consider if there's something else she can do before kind of giving a little bit of a shooing motion. Well, I suppose you all can be gone. Do be careful. A lot has gone horribly wrong within the city. There was an incident over at House Malarn where it seems like 3 houseless rogues decided to cut a swath of the destruction through the city. And poor House Dower, they were attacked by numerous forces. We're still trying to sort out that whole mess. The matron mother was almost kidnapped. We've currently decided to be ever so gracious and kind, and she's currently being held as a guest in House Banry itself. So do be very careful going through the streets. Somebody might think that you all could be involved with this mess. You might want to leave as soon as possible.
Well, thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Do you have any questions?
Why the fuck are you telling us so much? No, that's not really a question.
I mean, it kind of is.
I mean,
But not one we're gonna voice.
That's exactly as I have lots of questions, none I'm willing to ask.
like right now we do on our spike, so this would be a time if you wish to ask politely about possible Dragonborn staff that might have once served here.
Yeah. Is it actually? I'm not really sure if...
You're not getting through the gate a second time.
Yeah, true. Let me just...
It's time to say please.
You can't make me.
I fucking can, Gax. I'll twist that head until it comes off our little metal body and make you speak.
What?
Alright.
I don't think he knows how gnomes work.
Yes, you can disassemble a gnome, but not reassemble him in the same way.
He wouldn't waste a diamond just to disassemble me.
I never said I was putting you back together.
You need me.
I've got a better gnome waiting in Waterdeep. She's very sociable.
Now he's mad because you brought up her. You can see his expression just change.
So, anyway, I was wondering if it was possible if we might acquire 2 of your slaves. Please.
Quentil looks absolutely perplexed, like she's not sure where this... She's convinced there is a reason for this, but she's trying to piece together the why. Meanwhile, the younger girl next to you, she's actually moved up next to you, the one that was identified as Evenel. And she just kind of like lightly taps your shoulder and just, well, that's a very silly question. Of course we can't do that. Why don't we get you all on out? Oh, there was something I needed to bring up. Yes, I do have something for one of you. Why don't we start heading you out to the gate, and then we'll see from there. All right?
Okay.
This woman seems reasonable. Like she doesn't have an ulterior motive.
Lou.
Yeah, but I don't think we can ask with the high bitch there. So yeah, I guess that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not calling her a high bitch in front of everyone.
Oh, no. I knew you weren't. Quentil makes a bit of an annoyed sound and just, you all are dismissed. Evanel, please see them out.
I will take a
And
leave.
yep, Evanel gives a bit of a shrug and starts bringing you all out. And you all don't get very far. You mostly get down just a floor, and before she brings you all out and looks you over. And she just goes, well, that was a bit of a silly question now, wasn't it?
Well, an important
I was
one.
made to ask, but yeah. I'm not really sure how else I would ask.
You could have just asked if we had them. We do, by the way.
Yes, I know you do.
Well, what she's
Normally
pointing out
they
is you
would've
could have just spoken straight up as, "Can I get my parents back? Do you know where they are?"
Would they agree to that kind of thing? I doubt it, Eric, to be honest.
Is this telepathically? Or out loud?
Does Harpen talk to me telepathically or out loud?
No, I'm doing telepathy right now.
Yeah, that part of the conversation would be telepathically.
Because there's no point if we're keeping even remotely hidden to just blurt it out.
Yeah.
I've seen Dad's Army. I know about this ploy.
Give me a perception check from all of you. Well, at least Nadrax and Harton noticed this.
To be fair, I'm pretty experienced with Drow by this point.
Nadrax, Harton, Uzana. As you all are having this telepathic conversation, you notice her head moving, and when Nadrax, you start speaking, her head looks at you. Harton, when you start speaking, her head turns and looks at you.
Psionicist.
No, unfortunately I'm not, but I do have assistants.
Alright
She's
then.
quite helpful. So I know you want it's the young black one and the white one, yes?
Silver,
Those are-
but yes.
Silver, yes, that same difference. Well, maybe something can be arranged, but of course, something like that requires payment. How about the head of a couple demon lords?
Well, you know we're not going to be able to keep them intact for the trophy display. That's a bit of an issue. But do just melt down the
I
Icar.
know, I don't mean the physical heads, just the metaphorical ones.
We can perfectly do that.
That is also the plan, generally, yes.
Well, there we go. It's a way to give you a little bit of motivation. Keep you all on task, yes?
Yeah, I'll agree
See,
on
I
that.
was making my own plan to get rid of the demon lords. Well, at least one of them. Demogorgon's been the one causing us the most issue. However, I heard he's over in Sloppledock right now.
What's left of it?
Yes, quite an interesting little tale you told.
Although last I've seen him, he was actually deep in the Dark Lake itself.
Which is a little bit too close to us for comfort. He could always come back.
He should be in the abyss where he belongs.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to fix that.
I don't suppose we can just poison the lake. Unfortunately.
It's a bit big, it's a bit essential.
Yes, and he's
And I
probably a
believe
bit
he's-
immune to poison. Yes.
Yes, he's probably immune to poison. And, Well, I'd say probably the best thing is for you to take my father's book, go run along to Vizren, and, handle, what was it you told yes, all that stuff that you told Auntie that you need. No, all that stuff you told Jarlaxle. You didn't tell Quenthel what you needed.
Oh. She didn't ask.
Yeah. What she said, you should probably run along and get all that stuff you told Jarlaxle that you need. I'll be watching your progress.
I imagine this is prying a bit too much, but I am absolutely fascinated at this exact moment, though I'll probably forget it very quickly. Exactly how did you survive that little verbal exchange in there? Because I can assume they've got a very tight hierarchy in this society.
We do.
All right then.
She gives a little bit of a giggle. Don't worry, I have everything under complete control. Speaking of, yes. Lou, darling. You look ridiculous.
Yeah, mild magical surge. Sorry.
She reaches out and just lightly touches your hair. Everybody, you can see his hair has turned white.
Oh, this is great news. Thank you very much.
Now you're gonna get all those strange looks again.
I can finally blend in and totally be a normal drow.
We gotta keep that hat on.
Well, it is a good thing that you probably had the pink hair. Otherwise, I'm quite sure Quenthel would have recognized the situation almost immediately.
Thought the pink hair would be more of an issue, to be honest.
Why? I don't think she would care. You're allowed to dye your hair here, assuming that your matron mother allows you. And I don't think Jarlaxle cares, now does he?
He was
As
relieved
long as
by
I don't
it.
shave.
It amuses me that Jalaxless called his matron mother.
She's not calling Jarlaxle that, just referring to Jarlaxle's only person
Yeah.
above him.
Yeah.
She would not do that.
I think that would be outright blasphemy.
That would be, yes, she would not do that. She pauses and you see she puts her hands on her hips. That hat doesn't suit you.
No, I think he used the effect once, now that I think about it.
She holds out her hand.
Am I going to pay you off because you're the fashion police, or do you want the hat?
The hat. And the eye patch too while you're at it.
Oh, okay. Only because
See-
the Dawnbringer isn't out right now.
No, she's carefully stuffed away right now.
See, here's something that you need to learn, Lou. In House Bay Henry, anything that belongs to a member of House Bay Henry belongs to House Bay Henry. So I'm going to be taking these. And, you're going to be getting something in return, though. Don't you worry. So close your eyes, and we're going to do a little bit of a makeover.
Oh, exciting.
Felric is looking utterly baffled. He is not sure what's going on at all.
Gaddix is glad it's not him stuck in this situation.
And
You just have to watch.
As she's talking, she's reaching in, she's pulling out a different eye patch, and she is putting it on Lou and just mentions, the individual who had these items aren't going to be using them anymore, so I figured you can use them instead. Hopefully you'll use them slightly better, but if we decide that these need to get reassigned, you will give them back over. Do you understand?
Yes.
Excellent. And out of the little bag that she's got, she pulls out what seems to be a very small hat. Lou, you don't get to see this, unfortunately. Everybody else sees this. It's a very, very small hat with an obnoxious white feather sticking out of it. And she takes it, and she kind of smacks it up against her knee, and it pops out into an obnoxiously large hat with an obnoxiously large feather. And she plops it on top of Lou's head. There you go.
Great,
Much
now he
better.
has a bigger pimp hat.
You can open your eyes.
I'm wearing a new hat.
You're blind in one eye.
No, he can see perfectly fine, actually.
Is it the same as the old, like, the same way the old eye patch? Like, is it the same feeling?
No, actually, hold on. What's the stats for these? I didn't pull up the stats for these. I'm a very bad person.
I was
should
gonna say,
bad
what's the
things about me.
patch do?
It fixes bugs.
Dragon Heist. Magic items. Where is it? No,
Wait,
not
all the way
that.
back to Dragon Heist.
Yeah, that's where they have the bloody stats for it.
We
All
missed
right.
an
Oh,
optional
you kept the
chest.
book around, yeah.
Well, no, this is stuff you can
have
only acquire from doing the Dritz method in Baldur's Gate.
one.
And just like in Baldur's Gate 2, he will come back for it.
That was great. There he is. There's the ruffian that ransacked me and took my stuff.
You have advantage on wisdom, basically perception checks that rely on sight. If you have the sunlight sensitivity trait, you are unaffected by this trait. You are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts or determine whether you are lying. Creatures can communicate telepathically with you only if you allow it. You recognize both of these magical items.
Right.
They belong to Jarlaxle.
Oh no, he's dead.
And she does mention this eye patch technically can do other things, but the individual who had it before had it so long, I don't know if you're going to be able to manage to work out all the little tricks. But at
I'll give it a
least
shot.
it'll help you out with that sunlight sensitivity that your friend will be. Your friend can use his weapon without issues anymore.
Now we really have to make sure you're not seen by the matron mother or any higher up.
Yes, the resemblance is uncanny, isn't it?
It's certainly an unsomething eye.
I'm gonna grow a beard, and then no one will recognize me.
I don't think you can.
No, we can find it. We can get ourselves a belt of dwarven kind.
Siegfried had one of those. Yeah.
There's a belt of halfling kind that gives you amazing sideburns.
Always jealous of my siblings for that reason. Then I got taller than them. It was fine.
But does it also give you hairy feet?
Oh,
Are
yes.
these both attunement, or what's the deal with attunement for these?
The hat has no attunement. The eye patch does require attunement.
Okay, so I can just swap those out then for the.
The hat, the only thing that this hat does, because he has a stupid amount of hats. Holy bananas, Joe Axel.
What a shock.
The only thing with this hat is, if you take it off and you give it a smack against your knee, it'll shrink down so you can put it in a bag. It does, however, have the obnoxious white feather, which y'all have you all seen him summon the I don't think you have you?
I don't think so.
We've not actually been by his side that often.
Yeah, I can't. The couple of times that you've been, I don't think he's summoned the diatrema.
Nope, there's only one time we've seen that happen.
Off.
When he got his fucking ass kicked by a kobold.
She does quite helpfully explain to you that if you are to pluck the white feather off of the hat and throw it down on the ground, you'll be able to summon a diatrema. You can only do that a certain number of times. Speaking of, do I have stats for that? Yes, I do, thank goodness.
Yeah, you need the stats for the support you required.
Oh, the feather does require attunement. Shit.
Well, he's not going to need it all the time.
Yeah. There we go. That's for the feather.
Well, once I lose my badge, which is bound to happen soon, I'll have a slot.
But, well, I suppose you all should probably get going. I believe Jarlaxle left you all a present in the West Rift. I was kind enough to leave it there. But I do recommend, for your friend's sake, that you handle that whole demon issue. I don't think they're going to be particularly pleased staying here for years on end. And Aunt Quenthel does have opinions on what has transpired. Shockingly, killing several high priestesses, almost killing a matron mother, kidnapping a matron mother. None of those are particularly wonderful things here. and all of them could be punishable by death. So
Well,
I
from-
advise you get on fixing this.
Well, from what I've heard, they're generally fine things if you don't get caught.
The problem would be that they got caught.
Well, I don't know if you will or not, but give them my best wishes. Hopefully this will all go off well.
Well, I don't have any skin in the game either way. I do have my plan B, but I'm interested to see your progress.
I'm hoping it'll work. Besides, it's a bit of poetic decency, you know. All the shit they've caused here, why not have them tear chunks out of each other to get the fuck out?
We'll see. Please do, I advise, leave the city as soon as you can.
Out of full intention, aye. Off we go.
And she actually does not see you out. She just sees you down to the main area and then lets you go.
I back up a wee bit when we're walking as a group because I can't. Every time I see Lou out of the corner of my eye, it's not right. So I just back up so I don't see him properly like that.
I will attune to this
You
hat.
just immediately think it's something. Yeah.
As long as I don't see him with the eye patch, it's fine.
You know, I just want to point out if I attune to this hat, because of the way the stats work, if I axe speak, I'll have an axe speak before Hearten.
I had to give up the dream. You know, it's what happens when you get a family with kids. You know, I had to give up my dream of having an axe beak. I had to go for a more family-sized owlbear. I wanted my speedy little two-seater, but you know.
Yeah, I can have the. I can take the sports car. I don't need a sword that I'm attuned to, right, guys?
Are you ever going to use it?
I mean, it's a healing, which is nice.
I mean, you don't always need the feather engaged anyway.
I'll save it for fun occasions.
And it will never be used.
Yeah, you can still wear it. It's just that, yeah, you won't be able to use it until you attune. But unless you all try to make a side journey, you all are successfully allowed to leave House Bayenry.
Good.
We maybe have a submarine somewhere hidden in here.
No, there is no water to
Do
hide
they have shit
submarines.
locks?
They probably would. Do you want to try to test the locks in House Bayenry?
Do it. I heard they don't. Do it. I heard they're shit.
But would you be the best to judge it?
I do. You know, I can make them. You know, I do have some insight here. I also have these gloves that I've made.
The ones that let you pick locks even better.
Yeah. Give me a second. I don't remember exactly what they're called. No, it's cargo sheet. With the newest level, I can replicate gloves of thievery. These gloves are invisible when worn. While wearing them, you gain a 5+ bonus dexterity, sleight of hand, and picking locks.
And you actually picked that that infusion.
I'd have to cough something else up, but I can replicate them. But I want the lantern right now.
So, you all do exit House Bayenry, I assume?
Yes. We are not actually starting to pick locks here. I hope.
Yet.
Grin and your... Oh, what's her name? Sorry, I need to bring up her name again. I switched over to the other book because I realized that was in the Dragon Heist book. Your elf friend. Both of them look incredibly relieved to be out of there. And Grin just says, can we avoid going back to House Bayenry?
What? What was the question again?
Possibly.
Can we avoid going back to House Henry?
Hopefully.
It wasn't on the to-do list.
Neither
I
was
noticed.
going at all, but somehow we ended up there.
Yeah, it's like, and yet we're here.
Yeah. We can't promise any unplanned trips anywhere. Do not happen.
So, out of the three elves here, who was shitting themselves the worst?
Actually, there are 4 elves.
I'm not counting Lou.
Yeah, I don't think I count.
I know exactly what he's feeling about it, which is, I'm hungry now.
You see all 3 of them raise their hand.
Aye. That was a fascinating little experience that we'll hopefully never see a repeat of. We just got to see ostensibly a mate and mother talked down to and put in their place.
By her niece?
By her niece, who seems to just be a little puppet master kind of thing. Or at least a schemer with some talent.
Felric holds up a finger and just goes,
I'm feeling questions.
None of that makes sense to me, actually, because I heard about the girl, but I heard that she was just about to be born.
Well, she does have a bit of a blue tinge on her that seems a little unusual.
Everybody else, you don't know what Harton's talking about.
No, I do not.
Gaddix, she was actually a fairly. He still didn't like that darkish tone, that kind of grayish tone.
He's not that bad. He's got flaws, but come on.
But she had it. It was almost more of a. I'm trying to think of the correct. I know
a cross between a Drow and Uzana.
No, not the bluish kind of tone, but more of like a.
She got moose
I know
skin.
No, it's.
He's one of them greenskins. I knew it.
It's a stone it's slightly more sandy in color, but it's deeper than that. I can't remember. My brain is not functioning. But
She looks like one of them. Got it.
But it's more like it has a brown undertone, a brownish undertone. Bjorn, again, same thing. You don't remember any sort of bluish tint. It was just more of a light gray.
So, to me, it looks like a regular Drow, just a little bit paler.
Well, no, actually, as a matter of fact, she was rather stocky, well built. You were actually surprised that an elf could be that well built.
He was slightly attractive.
Oh.
Your boner is confused.
It's not the first time, but it's the most regretful one.
Uzana, you noticed that she actually looked very intelligent, which is not a surprise considering she had an archmage for a father.
Wait a minute. Did she also have a slight hint of a mustache?
Was there any bum fluff in the chin?
Not that far, no. But yeah, Harton's description does not ring true to any of you but Harton.
She looked like a giant cookie to me.
I don't think she'd appreciate you calling her a snack.
Yeah, it sounds like some psionic fuckery. Or enchantment magic. Something like that.
Either way, I'm pretty sure of it. We save the day. Your boss will eventually worm his way out to freedom, and then he could probably tell us about it, but won't, because he enjoys secrets.
Felric just holds up a hand. No, I think he's going to tell us because this is not something that you can just not tell.
He does get excited by that, doesn't he?
No, I'm going to be directly asking him.
But come on, you can just imagine, right? Jarlaxle with the Sending Stone on the bed, one of the feet kicked up.
No, I can't actually.
Well, on the bright side, I've got less need for my Sending spell. I don't think we'll be in contact with him for a wee bit. I'll wait until he gets in contact first.
Actually, Felric thinks about that for a moment. Lou, are you able to use your pendant?
To make fun of
Or
Sora?
your ring.
Oh.
Ring. See if you can reach Jarlaxle.
Oh,
I'll
wise
enter
thing.
in the code for I'm not dead.
That works.
Oh, wise. Quinville is able to speak to me through my sending.
It's not exactly a conversation type ring, it just vibrates.
Alright.
Felric does helpfully respond. If I had to guess, some sort of magic has been placed over the entirety of Menzo Baronzon.
What an unusual
If we
idea.
can't teleport in and out.
In this place that levitates earth movers.
Lou, you do not get a response. And Jarlaxle does respond quite quickly, usually.
It's possibly had his hand chopped off, I guess.
Or considering you're wearing his hat and eye patch, he does not have the ring on him.
True.
Alright, off we go and keep your eyes out for ambush.
So, you all need to go to your secret exit in the West Rift.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be going around through Narbondelin, or are you going to try to go back through the Duthcorn?
How scenic is Narbondale? Because, I mean, I'm not coming back here, so, you know. I might as well get something for the memories.
Felric does...
Maybe get a researcher note in Wallow's next guide to the Underdark.
Oh, I am definitely getting the fucking credit.
Felric does indicate that, yes, it's going to be far more scenic, although obviously he just is around the Quellart Zoral that you're currently in. This will notably be more interesting to walk through.
Alright, we'll stick the path in.
Which path?
Duthcloyne.
Okay.
Do we have any different opinions?
Was there anything else we actually needed from Menzo Baronzon? I have one more item on my list here, but I'm not sure if there was anything else.
You could try and make use of a store, but we are trying to be as quick as we can here.
No, I was actually going to try and find House Millarn.
That is the one that was currently attacked.
That was attacked? Wait, no.
Yeah, by 3 houseless rogues.
Right.
An hour ago, or less.
Yeah. Because they still have my mom.
Felric just holds up a finger.
You're doing a lot here.
This is the area that I am an expert. I don't think if they've just been attacked and several high priestesses have been killed, that now is the time to try to do any bargaining.
Would be a good time for a blitzkrieg.
Yeah, I wasn't really talking about bargaining here. But yeah.
I've got a
They'll be on high alert.
I've got a feeling that even Elle was going to get a hold of them, no matter what Millarn said after we do the job.
She was talking about an old friend and my sister, not about my mother.
Well, you should have brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that the two that are in House Bayenry will be given as payment.
Yeah, I wasn't really assuming that they would have much say in the property of another house.
Well, they are the top house.
Fair
Probably
enough.
but they also probably wouldn't care if we intervene, weakening other houses.
Oh, they would. We're not proper players here, after all.
True.
It's for the various scheming houses who have the favour of loaf to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, they can get away with it a bit. We do it, we get crushed mercilessly.
As an example to everybody else.
It's right in
Why
the
has
outskirts
this
as well,
guy-
isn't it? It's like down here.
Oh, where were you pointing at?
It's like somewhere here or here. It's one of those big ones.
Or what are we looking for?
Malarn.
Malarn is up in the west wall.
Oh, it's
Along
over
the
there.
west
It's
wall.
on the way. Very well. On we go.
Thelric does ask, before we go, should we check to see what Jarlaxle left us?
Well, I thought that was part of the escape route.
Yeah. 'Cause
Well,
it might
Now, did he
be.
leave us a problem or a present?
Well, we were... The look that Harden is giving Lou at that point. Yeah, did he leave us a present or a problem? What did he leave me?
Thelric just quite helpfully says, I don't want to be anywhere near House Malarn.
True.
Right. Do you have any suggestion when it could be a good time to go there?
Maybe
Never's a good time.
I could
Never is
see
not an
maybe trying to leverage House Bay Henry to potentially negotiate freedom.
Negotiation is the only option.
They're on the ruling council.
Oh, so they are actually not that minor, apparently.
They are not minor at all.
Although they are lacking a few priestesses at this point.
Which means that they're furious.
All thanks to Felric.
Yeah. House Hansrin was the minor one.
Well, even House Hunsrin, they could be on the ruling council if they wanted to, but they don't want to be. There are a couple houses above them that are only there because House Hunsrin is fine with them being there.
Okay, so that has to be put on the waiting list as well.
At least until we're stronger. If we have a little bit more to work with, then we can come back and try things. I just don't want to become a drider.
Yeah, I can mirror that notion. I do not want to become a drider either.
I don't think you can become a drider. You can just die.
Garrix, he could easily become a drider with enough science.
Yes.
I'm
sure
not
they
one
could
I'm looking. That's not worth looking into.
I'm sure they could find a way to stick spider legs on me.
I'm already on thin ice with the guild, although he won't admit it.
Just think, we attach
How
the
many fees are racking up while we've been down here in the Underdark?
All I really need is the eight legs, and then of course a constant, steady, controllable electronic pulse that'll give animation to them.
Oh god.
Why are we considering this?
I'm
Y'all
not.
Halfway there. Cargo has 4 legs.
Just think, the horrors of being chopped in half, new legs attached, but you're basically just having to pulse a button to make them move.
Yeah.
They're not actually hooked up to you correctly.
Oh no! Oh, that's
Y'all are having this conversation as you get up.
I thought
Go
for a
on.
moment I was losing my goddamn mind. I forgot winter time just started now. So it's like, hang on, we have not just been going for almost half an hour. How the fuck?
But as y'all are having this conversation, you're going through the city. And I do have the right place pulled up. Yes, I do. Good. You know that you need to go to the north. You're going through one of the more destroyed sections of Menzo Baranzan. You can smell the stench of dead bodies throughout the area. It seems cleanup has not necessarily happened, and you all need to go to the north.
I see
Oh,
corpses.
Yep.
You also see a 9-foot tall statue of an absolutely gorgeous drow woman.
Yes, I see it over here.
That's a
Yeah.
spider.
Yeah, it looks like a spider on the map, but it's a drow woman. We're gonna use
Same
our
thing.
imagination, guys.
Yeah, what's the difference?
What kind of bullshit is this? I did not bring my imagination here today.
She's got her legs are too long to be beautiful for halflings. So no.
At least they're hairy enough.
We're about to die, aren't we?
Yeah, with comments like that, you're probably dead.
I'm going to assume this is blocked off.
There's a bunch of rubble that way, yeah.
Yeah.
You expect to be heading up this way.
Mm-hmm. Well, dwarves lead the way.
Are those
they, though?
bodies actually there, or are they not there?
Yeah, there are bodies. You think they've been kind of strewn about just for collection's sake. All of those ones seem to be some of like the probably the slaves, if you had to guess. A lot of goblins and some orcs and bugbears.
Kobolds. Dragonborn.
Not dragonborn, but kobolds, yes. So I assume everyone is wisely ignoring the statue.
Oh yeah, not
What
going
would you
near
do
that
with
thing
it?
if I can.
Yeah.
What would
You
you
also-
do with it? Stare at it?
Yeah, I mean, just I don't know. But as you all are moving along, you hear what sounds to be a lot of laughter up ahead.
No, it does occur to me this statue is like art for the Underdark.
No, we're not stealing statues from Menzo Baranzan. Not even for art incarnate.
I'll just take some notes really quick.
Yeah, Natrix, you mind scouting up ahead to see what the laughing is about?
Once I'm sure that Lou is not going to do anything more stupid.
Good idea. Send the comedian ahead. He'll work it out.
Yeah, let's stealthily approach.
Really? I said reveal area like 6 times. Really?
No, you're
Oh
hiding
god, the
things.
boy ate Uzana and the kids.
We're so worried about the Underdark that we never considered the Overdark.
There we go, guys. As you all approach, you can actually see, because the area does not have much light, you see what seems to be a ruined building. And there seems to be a collection of drow kind of mingling in the area. They're talking, kind of giving a laugh. Several of them are lacking very important articles of clothing and seem to have been engaged in activities one does not normally do in the streets.
Card duels.
Is it? Oh god.
Okay.
It's a Dark Elder all over again.
Can't be going that well if there's laughter.
Can we judge if there's some sort of madness afoot or if they are just doing regular drow things?
That would be an insight. I mean, none of this seems normal Drow things. Last you checked, Drow don't boink in the streets. They're all kind of milling around and chatting and talking. And not necessarily, yeah, something ain't right here. So either you ran up into some sort of festival of debauchery that you didn't know about, or there's something going on.
Some sort of demon madness, potentially.
Potentially.
Possibly both.
But yeah, I'll go back to the others and relay my findings. Yeah.
All right. So I'm guessing the kids are going to be staying in the back for this one.
Aye. I mean, they've probably seen worse, but there's no need to encourage it.
Squidly immediately. You mean I'm not allowed to witness the drunken debauchery?
Like I said, not any more than you already have.
Aww.
Look, you've only got a few more years before you're going to be running off for that, and I'll have to keep you back.
Also, who taught you the word debauchery?
He did live on the streets of Waterdeep
book.
most of his life.
Well, no, we don't usually use that one on the streets. I read that one in the book.
We also don't want you to get a taste for Drow women. Those are dangerous and crazy.
No, I'm not interested in those. They're terrifying.
Good lad. Correct idea.
Also not Drow men. They might be
That's not terrifying.
Well, specifically dry. I don't mind either way. Don't try and tell my son how. Don't tell my son how to grow up.
Well, isn't that scary? Mr. Felrick's not scary.
Felrick has a more complicated issue there. He's got a lot of outward cheer and all, but he's also one of the deadly assassins of breaking the earth.
He's very scary sometimes.
Felrick is just giving you a look. He cannot keep a straight face at this.
But is he pleased or disappointed?
Yeah. He doesn't even know yet. Yeah.
Gotta let that gestate for a bit.
If Bernard were to change into Spider and Harton was to use his big booming voice to pretend to be the Spider, do you think we could just make them fuck off out of here?
If he turns into a spider, they're likely to mate with him. As a sign of devotion.
I mean, that might also work as well. That's sure you could outrun them.
How do you feel about that plan, Bernard? What Bjorn's volunteering you for?
I'll call it a mini vacation.
Nope, not happening. I got another idea.
You know, I have heard historic studies on Druids that if they get pregnant in their animal form, they can't shift back until they've gotten rid of it.
I do have polymorph. Who wants to be a spider?
Lou!
Bjorn?
Let's play heresy bingo.
I think we already won multiple times.
If it happens to you, Lou, it doesn't turn off. Let's just avoid them. How's that for an idea?
Unfortunately, I think we had to go that way.
There's bound to be another side street where we don't have to walk through the orgy. But if we do, be courteous. Give them tips.
Carry an extra napkin.
And don't shake any hands. You know exactly what have been, but not in how many. Alright, you lot, come on. Bachelors first.
Actually, with the spider running away thing, we could potentially just distract them.
Well, if you want.
That might work as well.
Yeah,
Are we gonna go for the loud, shouty, scary, or just a big spider image?
I can't do subtle volume, so it's all on you to do that.
Yeah, and 50-foot, a 15-foot spider. That's something. Yes, big spider image, right here. Moving there. or there?
Can't we just set a fire?
The spider's burning. Burning
You
spider running away.
You make a giant spider that is running away, and they
And on
kind of
fire.
stop.
The spider's
They
also
look
on
at
fire.
it. They seem utterly baffled. And then get back to what they were doing. Does not faze them in the slightest.
Not even though the spider is burning. Do they not try to help the spider?
Nope. They do not move to help the spider in any way, shape, and or form.
Wouldn't that be blasphemy?
Bjorn just shrugs. I don't know how the fuck that religion works.
Falric gives a little bit of a shrug. And, I mean, theoretically, but also no. It's confusing.
So not helping the holy animal is okay.
Unless Lolth doesn't find it okay.
Okay, so I guess we just have to confront them.
Let's just walk through. Be cool.
Right, Blue, go ahead.
Put on my sunglasses. Pop the collar. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just gonna walk through.
Please do.
I'll just be in a at least within charge range of Lou in case things goes wrong.
Same.
Can't quite hide behind Bjorn. He's not tall enough, but
So please
Come
do
on.
try to keep everybody together wherever you're going to be. This one pauses, moves over to some of the others, and then after a little bit of discussion, comes back over. Why, hello there!
man,
Are
what's
you
up,
all looking?
dude?
He pauses, and then, like he didn't hear that, do you all want to join?
I think we're gonna have to make a pass this time. Maybe later.
I don't know, might do Gags some good.
But it's an awful lot of fun.
How would that work with his like metal skin?
That's the great thing, it doesn't. It's like he's wearing a full body prophylactic.
Yeah.
Grab all you want, there's nothing there but metal. He's just this tiny little bronze bodied Ken doll. With a big head.
Why has my head gotta be big?
I mean,
You're a gnome. They just have slightly larger heads than normal.
One could assume
Where
if
does
the
it say
Greek
that?
made this armor, it would be anatomically correct.
Well, it's usually in their artwork. They just have slightly larger heads.
But I believe we are very busy. We're just passing through, but you all have a very fun time.
Next time
Oh.
we'll catch you for sure.
Oh, come on. You can't just have a little bit of fun.
I mean, I would push.
Sorry?
We could probably offer Horik and Burn as a sacrifice. The rest of us are in committed relationships.
Oh, who cares about any of that? We just care about having some fun right now.
I have fun by killing demons and not doing drugs.
Oh, that sounds incredibly boring.
I'll agree, you're a bit of a square there, Lou.
Despite what we're doing right now, I kind of have to fucking agree. What are you talking about, Lou?
Who invited
When
Sir
he
Buzz
says-
Killington there?
When he says that sounds incredibly boring, he just kind of leans over and then just starts spewing all of this bloody vomit out of his mouth.
Okay, thank God. Please finish that sentence after spewing.
He just throws his head back and lets it rip.
There was at least a couple of different orifices that could happen from.
Everyone, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
As he continues this bloody vomit, and then you just see kind of his head twists around to face the wrong direction as he keeps spewing this bloody bile.
Horik, I think you're in there. Go for it.
What's this about? Depends. Is this against being frightened or what?
That was
This is against being frightened.
Yeah, because it's a
Wisdom
halfling, gets advantage.
Eldeth have seen and done worse.
Oh, well, I'm a 13, a 12 then. Yeah.
I get advantage on this, right? It's magic.
It's wisdom, yeah.
Is it magic or?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I need it.
Oh man, look at that! You snatched it. Well done.
I hate this
Shockingly,
game.
the 12 was okay.
There are 20 sides on that
goodness.
die.
Bernard, Fior. Oh, wait, no.
I
There
rolled
we
a
go.
13 and Eldeth rolled a 20.
Alright, I got the
You
wrong
rolled a
sheet
13.
here.
Okay.
There's my daughter.
So Gaddix. No, just Gaddix and Bernard.
Zana, I think.
Yeah, we need a new Zana.
You know what, just for fun, let's see if Nat would have passed.
Horik
Nope.
has failed.
I'll move Uzana up with y'all. There we go. Gaddix, Bernard, Uzana. What about Grin?
They did not write about this in the medicine books.
Yeah, roll for my actual Drow child with my real children there.
No.
Blue has been easily replaced.
That guy already has a dad. It's his.
I'm pretty sure both of them would like to disagree with you.
But Vizerin would be very sulky about it.
He is frightened.
You replaced me with generic drow mage, huh? I'm a drow sorcerer.
While we're at it, let's roll for the other children just to see.
I don't think they have much luck there.
Probably not, but you know.
And
Squidly's
even
made
though-
of tough stuff.
Yeah.
Even though she's not in the screen. Hooten passes. Jinx is just thinking, vomit's not that scary. I do it all the time when I'm nervous.
Yeah, see? Squidly is the son of a bard. He's used to puke.
So, Grin, Uzana, Bernard, Nat,
Gaddix.
and Gaddix are all frightened of these things, whatever they are, as they all turn and they've decided you're no longer going to be fun.
Fun fact. I was meant to use the features of these in One Night in Frest. But we'd already had the whole trail thing with the shadows, so I didn't end up using them. It was going to be the behavior of the dad. And when they were having dinner, that's what they were going to do. Just to give you time as unsettled, but I was saying, alright, we're already an hour and a half by, so I'll just skip this bit and go right to the lights out.
Do we have everybody?
Oh, what am I doing putting that in there? She just goes on my turn.
Yeah.
I forgot you can trim her.
I think everyone is here.
Yep. I'll throw Grin on.
This will be a terrible blow to her confidence as I push Nat away and say, bring me one of the brave ones. This one has quailed under a horror. I need not this child. Bring me one I can be proud of.
Tartan!
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Let's see here.
So what has happened so far other than they started puking blood?
That's it, and a lot of, you get the feeling there's going to be a lot of problems right now. I'll go support this time, so let's see here. I'll make use of Bless. Let's see here, so it gives me 3, so... Oh, yeah, I'll go 2nd level with it. The free cursor of your choice within range, 30 feet. So let's see here. Just gonna move a wee bit here. So, Gadix, Bjorn, Nadrax, Lou. You guys are blessed.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Thank you.
And I back up and encourage Nat. Alright. Now, I know you're a bit shaken here, but it's fine. You can do this. It's perfectly easy. Just load it, have a shot at him. Admittedly, we should probably move a little bit here. That's it, that's better. There we go.
Just imagine he's not puking up blood due to a demonic possession, but because you're punctured this long and he's vomiting up blood because he's drowning. Perfectly natural.
Bolt goes wide, of course, that's perfectly fine. Most of the time I never hit with that thing anyway. It's probably a bit warped. But good job on being able to squeeze the trigger. That's my turn.
Lou.
Let's I think I'm gonna use the opposite of the haste spell. And I guess we'll just hit this cluster up here, all 6 of them.
You said opposite of haste spell. I was waiting for you to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Later, guys.
Also, Gadix, don't forget to tag things to say that you're blessed.
Already done. Thank you.
And refill your health.
I thought I did.
3 failed. 3
Probably on your
long
sheet and on
rest.
your token just because it's an old one.
Lou. All right, so what's the... Okay, there we go. All right. Anything else?
How tall is this sort of cover over here?
About, like, waist high.
Okay, I'll just move closer to this log to get out of Fabric's way so he can do other cool stuff. Ah.
He hits. And the fellow looks incredibly displeased.
Okay. That's all for me then.
Nadrax.
Okay. Can I? Yes, I can barely reach him. To activate the flame tongue and try to give him a stab. That does 17.
A 17 does hit. Also, can you roll Nat's saving throw again?
Oh, right. And a turn saving throw.
Oh wow, that's an awful roll.
She's still frightened.
23 damage. Because it's not actually a crit. And that's it.
And that lovely drow fellow, the corpse just drops dead. Or more specifically, you realize it drops back to death as a bunch of injuries that had been on it previously suddenly sprout back up. And let me see, copy. Almost as if it's been jettisoned out. You have this thing floating next to it. It's just kind of hovering there, looking slightly incorporeal.
Oh, gee, ghosts. Woohoo! Wait,
Oh, please go back into the body. You're alright. Fucking nasty one.
Oh, I forgot this one actually. Oops. Sorry, that one did not fail. That one also succeeded because
Was it Lou who did
Sure
the
it did.
or was that someone else?
that was Gaddix.
Right.
Gaddix does not believe in the floating ghost that's probably standing right in front of its face.
You can't prove it.
To be fair, it's not actually a ghost.
I'm the opposite of Shaggy and Scooby. I don't believe in ghosts, even though I've seen them. And they still believe in ghosts despite disproving them.
Anything else? Nadrax?
No, I already said that's it.
Oric?
I think punching and swording is required at this point. This thing needs to die. What the? Yeah.
Wop wop.
How's it looking at this point?
Not great. It's looking very unwell. Probably even more unwell after this. It is deceased.
Good. And that's my turn.
Your-
Actually, I'll
Oh.
move back a little bit. Hopefully, line of fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right in here. Take a swing at this guy.
The completely naked fellow.
Well, is he looking me? Is he giving me the stink eye?
They're all giving you the stink eye.
Yeah, then doesn't matter. It's their fault they didn't bring armor. Should have had another fetish.
Yeah, I mean, he's just hitting them. He's not trying to hug them.
Yeah, I mean, isn't this guy dead?
That guy is dead, yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go full in. So yeah, 17 plus 2 fire damage. So 19 damage on the first swing. How's she looking?
She... Was it the he or she?
I can't tell in
He.
the image,
Okay, yeah,
but
yeah, it's a guy. You have fulfilled your dwarven heritage.
all right, second swing.
You missed.
When
Wait,
they're
no,
naked.
you did hit. You did hit.
Yeah.
Never mind. Barely.
Also, you're blessed. You get a +4.
Yeah.
You know, plus D4.
A D4, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. Never mind. Yeah, you definitely hit.
But that's
And
the damage, right? It's only to hit, right?
Yeah, Umber to hit and saves.
Yeah.
copy.
So yeah, 17 damage.
Didn't matter because you malgurned it. You have an incorporeal friend next to you.
All right, let's just get this out of the way here with an action surge. Whoop, and then take 2 swings of this guy because I don't want to see if he can persist me or not. First swing.
Mm-hmm. You hit.
It's a 13. Second swing. It's also a 19 with 17 damage. And I think I'll also add my burning shackles on this guy
Okay.
for another 2d6 damage. And he has to do a strength save of 14, I believe.
It doesn't matter because with the 8 damage, you die.
Yeah.
What kind of a way to die
Anything
is
else?
that?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Which is also fitting because I have to start the washing machine. So I'll be right back. Oh wait, Elda's got her shots as well. So
Oh, yeah.
let's just take 2 pot shots of this lady over here. Twang and twang.
Both hit.
And that's the end of my turn then.
Top of the round. Not top of the round, but
Gonna say
Oh,
I
dear.
haven't had a turn yet. When's it gonna be my turn?
Top of a round. Let's go. I'm ready.
Fuck off. I was waiting for someone to say you wouldn't have hit anyway.
I mean, would you dispute it?
I would roll.
Gary's kind of very consistently hit.
Yeah, like my character is really good at hitting. Everything else, not so much.
Once he finally got to know how to use that gun, he's been very
Yeah.
consistent. Once
Get
he
a
rifled the
couple-
barrel.
Yeah. I got myself one of those point towards enemy stickers, you know.
I mean, if it works, it's not stupid.
Yeah.
just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Go. So on Bjorn, because he's the only one in range.
Or Bjorn.
I mean, I'm doing
Believe
what
in
I'm
you.
supposed to do.
This isn't a Holy Trinity MMO, Bjorn. Don't do it.
So, let's see.
Don't worry, I'm sure Hearten's Fairy is doing something.
Which one of these are with advantage?
Let me
Because that's 2
see.
that's flanking me.
The 21, the second one does not hit because they don't. It's left to right. So starting with that one.
So that one. So yeah, that one has 19. That's a miss. That's a 12. That's a 13. 25 is a hit. And 22 is a hit.
Yep.
So
Well,
that's...
Bjorn's AC, I can maybe if I can knock off a D4, perhaps I can remove 1 hit.
Yeah.
Let's see, for the 22 to a 20.
Yeah, then there's a miss.
Perfect.
Because that's 21 AC. So yeah, I only take 14 damage. Thanks for that.
But 1d6.
No buts.
Your hit point maximum has been reduced by 3 until your next long rest.
Right.
Or short or long rest.
Let's see. Just
Well,
go
he's
to...
doing.
There we go. I just have it in my red. I can just set that at my maximum instead of starting to mess with my actual...
Gaddox. They're starting to swarm at you.
Yeah,
Bunch of semi-naked drow.
Good. Chicago's gonna run the full 40. Oh wait, there's Drow here. I'm stupid.
Yeah, there's drow there.
In that case, he's gonna get up in there, be the tank, and everyone knows the females are most dangerous, so we'll go right to left. We're gonna start with that. Lamper tits. I don't think he does.
Yeah, miss.
Damn. I'm going to assume that, like, maybe they can take care of this. I feel like Bjorn needs some support here.
All right, you need to use your outside voice.
I feel like Bjorn needs some support. You guys got this, right? So I'm gonna shoot that one.
Sir, that hits. With the +4, it hits. The injured one, right?
Oh, there is an injured one. Yeah, I'll shoot the injured one.
Okay.
I was written it. Then my second shot will go towards this one.
Yeah. See, the thing is, you said words and I couldn't hear them because you mumble. So now,
18.
which one are
On
you
this
hitting
one.
now? Oh, okay. 18.
I hit.
It did.
And I don't have anything else.
Susanna, poor Bjorn is surrounded by drow corpses.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, a few of them are quite active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can move here. Hey. All right, I can go right here. And we will cast Flaming Sphere.
All right, so we're going to put it. Okay. Look.
Good job having a border that matches the map's color perfectly.
I was. If you notice, that's why I sat still for a minute there as I just marveled at my stupidity.
There we go.
And we'll give this one a bump. For 10 if it fails the deck save.
So 5. And they have a reason to move.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And that's
Anything
my
else,
turn.
Sue?
And Pounce Lou.
Bernard.
And, is the
Oh,
source of the fear gone?
You have to make the roll again. Wait, actually, yeah, it's dead. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Well, in that case, seeing as I can move forward, Bernard's going to move to about here and use poison spray on the closest undead drow.
Can I suggest maybe not poison? They seem a bit lifeless.
Well, the body will
True.
probably if he's possessed.
Well, something's
Well, we'll
there,
see.
so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely nothing happens. They are sprayed.
Okay.
Well done on giving them a money shot.
You think they enjoyed it, Bernard?
Oh dear.
As a matter of fact, the guy nearest to you looks and says, I think we kill you last.
No, by all means. Go ahead. He's eager.
I'm gonna crouch down behind the wall and give her like a little dwarf.
I'm just a little boy. You wouldn't beat up a little boy.
He's a drow. They definitely would.
Ignore me. I'm
Yeah,
simply a
but-
hedgerow.
I've probably just taunted all of them with that comment.
Let's see. Does he have a shot? No, he does not have a shot that way. Why is it only rolling one at a time? Okay. Yep. There we go, because he does not want to only fire one magic missile. And he has spread them out amongst all of them around Bjorn. So, one is deceased. And out comes Cloak. They do not tentacle. I don't know why that happened. There we go. Grin does something useful. Harton! It's top of the round.
That it is. Bjorn's got this. He's perfectly fine. Lots of little bits and pieces. Can't really. Okay, so let's just drag the daughter up a bit closer. Let's see. Right here. Yeah, I've got 2 more spaces I can move. Alright, Nat, we're going to go for that one next to Cargo, alright? We'll give full support.
Okay. I got it.
She does.
She's got it.
So we're aiming for that one.
You hit.
And where is my... There we go.
You hit.
Fucking min damage roll, of course.
He's got 2 arrows sticking out of his chest.
Those are
And
both...
he just kind of looks over.
Yeah, those are both mundane.
Ooh, okay. Never mind, I take that back.
Sorry about this, Grim, but then I draw out Dawnbringer, just to hold it in hand. Get the sunlight going.
He winces and just says, I can deal.
I know. Just warning you, fair enough.
I love this eye patch so much. So much.
As you then just ruin your eyesight by staring directly at Dawnbringer.
I could do this forever.
Oh wow, it's going dark again. That's weird.
As poor Lou realizes, you know, is the eye patch worth what you had to go through to get it, Lou?
You may have lost a father.
Well, surely the inheritance will be bigger than just this.
That's my turn.
That might have been the entirety of your inheritance, Lou. Speaking of, it's your turn.
What? Lou is not going to inherit Bragging the Earth?
Surely it'll be in good hands.
It'll be his until Camuriel shows up to claim it.
And then Camilo can have it, I think.
Do you not want to be a CEO?
He'll be right there, won't he?
Let's see. I'm going to bully the ones that I slowed with an upcast Scorching Ray so I can get 2 on each of them. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, give me
Assuming
the
11
damage.
misses.
Yeah, for 3 of them.
Will
One.
Lou also blessed or?
I don't know if the D4 would make a difference. Would it for the 11?
It would. With Lou blessed?
Let's. Yeah, I think so, right?
Yes, he was blessed.
Ouch.
Did not make a difference.
Yeah, well.
Piddly little rolls in the damage there. Dang.
I don't know. At least for top one is not looking too hot. Oh, wait. The top one didn't like it. I keep forgetting resistances. But, things have happened. You have done damage.
Going to move 1 square and then move Felrict. He's hiding underneath the other Drow. On my sheet and stab. Wow, Felrict.
It's that sunlight from Harton. That's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Move 1 more square. There we go.
Hey, Drax.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Can I go there where this weird circle is, or
That is Uzana's,
flaming sphere?
Sphere, yeah.
Mm.
See, you don't want to stay in this spot, for instance.
Yeah. But I can go here, so I can flank this one, right? Or can I not go there? I'm not really sure on the map if that's possible terrain or not.
you can get there, yeah.
All right. Then I will go stab from there. And deal 34 damage, 12 of which are fire, and another 9 to this one.
This one comes deceased. And how much damage to that one?
And 9 fire.
Does not do as much as you would expect, but it is a thing.
Do I anything with my bonus? Can I do anything with my bonus? Actually, I don't think I can. Nothing useful at least. So I dab the. What was that? There. That's a 19 on this guy for 3 damage.
He doesn't look amused.
Fun with a dagger sticking in his empty eye socket. And that's it.
Oric.
Time to advance and kill more things. See, there's sort of a wall of things in the way. This could get bad. Well, move up to beside Coggo and start punching the undead thing.
Please
Or
do.
spirit, whatever it is.
One hits. One hits.
Yeah. Oh well, it's something.
Yeah. It at least looks slightly less corporeal. Anything else? Anything else for her?
No, that's it.
Bjorn.
Yep. I think I'm gonna have to take a attack of opportunity to move over here to get a hit on one of these. I'm gonna move over here. Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, hang on. I got a better idea. Can you make me giant size?
That's always a good idea.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Dwarf, become large.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit this guy.
Gauntlgrim become large?
I'm up rolling both advantage. There we go. Well,
Yep.
20 plus another d4 of damage. Oh wait, was it d4 d6? I forgot. D6, sorry. So 5 extra damage. So 20 damage.
And then yeah, one fire. It's not looking hot.
Second swing. 25.
That also hits.
Or and an additional 4, so 18 plus 6 fire damage.
It is deceased.
Hooray! And guess Eldeth will take a shot at this one over here. I don't want to start releasing any more spirits if I can avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
So a 13.
A 13 does not hit.
And a 10 doesn't either.
Nope.
She's gonna fall back a bit because she's a bit close. And that's the end of my turn.
I am checking. Restart. Okay. Because I know how these work in lore and how these work in game are slightly different, so I wanted to make sure that I don't goof it. Um, he has just enough.
Rude. I see what you're doing here.
Chicago.
No. No! No, my boy! That's 30 damage? That's 30 damage. What the shit?
This one doesn't have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, we're really starting to
12
see
did
the
not
issue
hit.
of scaling with the Steel Defender. It's not really getting the benefits it needs.
No, it doesn't. It gets Might of the Master, which only goes up with my proficiency bonus. And that doesn't really help AC.
Yeah.
Bernard.
So, okay.
It's not like we have
Ow.
gear options for it as well. That's weird.
Unless
Yeah.
I'm missing something, like I don't think.
Bernard, does a 20 hit?
Always.
18 necrotic damage. And you take a...
You take it from the top.
Yeah. -5 HP until you take a short or long rest. Max HP.
So make sure to note down elsewhere where your good one is.
Yeah. And now, Bjorn.
Yep.
This gets into range. Man, this is not useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that's. What did you say? 5? Can only see 4 attacks.
Nope. Yeah, there's a fifth one there.
Oh, is it
It's
this
the-
one of the 23?
Yeah, the 23.
Okay. So the 23 and the 25 hit. So 16 plus 11.
And -8 to your max HP. Gadix, your dog is getting hairy.
Yeah, and I did a quick Google search. Apparently, Reddit solution: give it warding bond. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's not a great idea. It's a low AC and it's going to just drain from your health, despite it being the biggest health bar.
I think it's a +1 AC.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
I was just like, no. Okay, first things first. I know it's probably a waste. He goes whirring. He gets 10 HP.
It's not a waste. It might give him another hit.
He's still kind of at half. I'm just gonna leave the dot on. And then I'm gonna shoot at Phantom of the Opera here.
Now, is mending not your action?
Oh, yeah, wait. Range, touch, casting time 1 minute.
Yeah, touch.
Casting time a minute, I think, is the bigger issue.
Yeah, I did not realize it had a minute casting time. I mean, I've generally only been doing it like right after combat, but damn, yeah, I can't really. Like, I could give him a lesser restoration, but that also sounds like a bad idea. Or a healing word, or
I was
whatever.
about to say, I'm like,
Cure wounds. That's the one I have. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot some elves. So yeah, Phantom of the Opera.
Blue duck.
I don't know what his token really looks like, but he looks like he's wearing the mask. So.
Nah, his face is just rotted.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Bless that.
it's dead.
Just blow a golf ball size hole in his face.
Gadix just frustratedly screams out, "This is too confusing!"
They didn't teach me this in college.
Which female looks more threatening? I will fell right next. I'm gonna shoot this one, the one to the right of Oric Duck.
Which female looks more threatening, constantly at the forefront of Gadix's mind?
There we go.
We're gonna get to Gadix's house one day, meet his mother, and her good old rusty encouragement wrench.
God.
No, you just see a smaller, rustier dog.
No, you find out that Gadix's mother was a Luddite.
Oh no!
No, that's the thing. Like, we get there, the encouragement wrench, we think, oh, of course he was beating his child. No, it really was just used to encourage him. She let him play with it all the time. She was an incredibly good mother. There's no fucking reason why he's like this.
My favorite toy.
It's entirely invented in his own head at some point.
I don't have
You
anything
find
else.
out that Gaddix's mother just wanted him to be a farm boy.
She just wanted him to. No, she gave him all the chances to succeed.
Every chance, every possibility.
Every you go into his
Wasn't that
room,
also-
you find he's got participation trophies.
Wasn't that also what we decided with Malgurn's dad? Super supportive.
No, it's
No, Malgurn is the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just that his dad
Your
excelled at
brother
every.
was twice your height.
Yeah, his father excelled at everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So not quite like the Boromir Faramir thing, but yeah, kind of like my father's great and I'm not. And that's why even though he did all this, he still feels like he's a failure. It's like, no, you've done all that. No, failure. Because I'm not my dad.
Are you king yet, son? Then don't fucking speak to me.
Yeah, exactly. I have the Asian parent of the dwarves.
Did you know that
Are you
when I was
doctor
your
yet?
age-
Call me back when you doctor.
when I was your age, Bruno Battlehammer offered me the kingship. When I said no, I have a deadbeat son I need to raise.
You know he's still alive. Well, I'll go claim it then.
Anyway, I'm done. Oh yeah, she moved. Okay. It's like I feel like other people want to hit things.
Mm-hmm.
Save my dog, Uzana. Do not blow it up with a fireball. I repeat, do not blow it up with a fireball.
I could
He
take
is
a hit.
not okay with collateral damage.
I can take a hit.
Instructions unclear. Froze it with Code of Cold.
I can't use fireball. We have people there.
That's never stopped a wizard before.
And
You're
no,
clearly
that
not
one
playing
does
wizard
explodes,
correctly.
but that one's there. Yeah, there are 4 potential friends in there. That's only when it's 1 or 2.
I can never remember. Is Flaming Sphere a bonus or an action to move it?
Here's a
It's upper-
bonus.
Okay, that's good.
And I can't select it, so
Just point where you wanted to go.
bump into this one and wiggle up here. So 5 feet bump. Yep. It's 30 feet.
Rena.
I'll roll it.
Rena.
Yes.
There we go. Just pointing out the
No,
path.
Do the thing.
I was just moving it very
Win the
slowly.
points.
And it goes up here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they can continue moving. She wants it over here. To encourage these three to move away from Bjorn, or they get burned.
Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I got very confused here.
That's okay. And one deck save.
Yeah. Oh no, I knew that part. That's why I was confusing.
2 damage.
No, it's not. It's even worse.
They have resistance.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain was going like.
And that one, we'll get that.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I don't know. It feels like my brain's going on like DOS levels.
Just gotta hold out for another 2 hours.
Bernard.
Bernard's going to move away to down here, which is probably attack of opportunity type thing.
You're probably gonna get slapped, yeah.
Yes. Does the 17 hit?
Yep.
And that would be.
And the max HP.
Yep. It's 3. It was not loading for whatever reason.
Okay. And then I am going to cast Cool Lightning on that one up there.
Well, here or here, because it's a 5-foot radius, so it would get Bjorn unless you can choose. Each creature within a 5 feet point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, where can I get?
So you can get these
How
three.
tall's the ceiling here?
It's
Well,
Menzo.
tall enough.
Super fucking
Yeah.
high.
Well, there's trees. I'm counting as it's going to be tall enough.
Yeah, it's well tall enough.
I'll do the northern one up there.
Okay. So you're the square.
On the square for 3d10, I think it is.
Yep.
That's the word.
I just hope they're not immune to lightning.
No, of course you're not.
Yeah,
Immune.
see,
They get
it's-
supercharged by it.
Yeah,
They're
seeing as they're
not.
undead, they'll probably get up and move quicker. Fire, you know.
They aren't, but it also doesn't do as much as you were hoping.
Well, it's still something.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Shouldn't that be 3 targets doing the dex save?
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. My brain can't count.
Nice.
Ooh.
7 damage on 2.
Yep. Well, the one succeeded, so it's actually less.
Okay, yep, that's my turn.
Woohoo. This fellow here. He is going to. Nobody ever uses this.
Probably a good reason for it. Yeah, there is a good reason for that.
Yep.
And yet
But,
Baldur's Gate 3 tries to push it on you at every level.
At every possible moment, yeah. He has successfully witch bolted the guy next to Pelric. Arton!
Options. We'll just go simple. Alright, Nat, we're gonna get up close. Follow in the footsteps, don't fall behind.
Woohoo!
And we go for Dawnbringer. That's a nice
Bonk.
hit. On that one, obviously. Oh, I wouldn't have moved Nat there, actually. There we go, that's better.
It is still there, barely, because he malgarned it.
Luckily, Horik's giving advantage.
I forget. Dawnbringer does not do anything extra to demons, right?
Let me double check here. It might be for
I think
fiends.
it's demons and undead.
Let's see.
Fiends and undead, I think.
Nope, just when you hit an undead.
Okay, yeah, that was a double check.
So the extra box doesn't matter there. But the punch does.
Yep. And predictably, it yeets out a bad guy.
Wonderful. Right, Nat, scoot around. Dee-ba-doo. 14 doesn't make it, I don't think.
A 14 does hit.
She gets in the back then. You got those sneak attack dice, right, Nat? No, you don't. Alright.
You wanted her to go fight her.
I know, she's gonna go fight her. That's my turn.
Lou.
Since Farrick's going to need the help with the sun behind him, I'll move into melee range. And I'll pull out a delicious meal. I have an advantage because the sun doesn't bother me. Yeah.
You hit.
Yeah. and Ferric just straight rolling. Damn.
14
Myself,
hits.
just that straight rolling.
6, because he's in sunlight.
Ah,
He hasn't been in the
Which
surface
one-
long enough to gain immunity.
It is injured.
Yeah. Stab that thing. So cool.
I'm probably not going to be chasing Bernard just yet.
Not with all that.
You say
Hey,
all that,
Dress.
but I mean, just look at Lou. Can you ever call him all that?
Yes.
I'm gonna have 20 strength one day, and you're gonna feel silly.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't think I could, even if I had all my ASIs dedicated to strength, I couldn't get to 20.
I mean, I don't suppose with Lou's inheritance there, I would have gotten the copy he made of Afrigate's belt.
Unfortunately, the only thing you got from Lou's inheritance is Lou's inheritance.
The man does not teach the father of his children well.
That's a 30.
Yep. And
8 of it is fire, so.
the,
it
the
would
other one
be-
was enough.
And the fire spreads to the other one.
How much on that roll?
9. So 4.
It's not happy.
That was the goal.
Anything else?
Actually, sure, why not? Let's.
Oh, that's gonna get you an attack of opportunity.
All right. I don't think a 13 hits at all.
It does not.
Yeah. 15. Because
No, it'd be a
less.
30. Oh, yeah, less. The 15 would hit.
15 hits, alright. That's 3 damage on.
I just think
Doesn't
thought
really
of
matter
you.
which one.
You probably don't want to stay there.
That's a flaming sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to risk the attack of opportunity.
Flop.
Ouch.
Gonna say the sphere might do less damage.
I mean, here's the thing, it is a deck save.
You
That
take
is
7, and you take 2.
Standing by the
Your
sphere probably
max-
would have been the
max
better
is-
option, actually. He's a rogue.
Anything else, Nadrax?
Did I have. When did I lose 7 HP actually? I was already at 33 for some reason.
You just got to refill?
I don't know.
I've actually been skimming off a little bit of everyone HP. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just kind of anemic otherwise.
I still don't know how Caden kept on showing up with terminally ill HP values.
With, like, yeah, high con characters.
Well. Must have happened at some point during the tower exploration when we got Grom's grimoire.
No, because we just kicked the shit out of that succubus.
Maybe it was just an old value.
They
I
put the
forgot to
suck
check.
in succubus.
Not that one, her jaw don't work.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, that strike had the clang sound from the Berserk anime.
Horik.
Okay. Hork's going to move around to here and protect the Coggo.
Do not the dog.
You hit.
Why did it have to come out there? I didn't want to move there. Why couldn't it be in the same space?
It says within 5 foot. Empty space within 5 foot of the body.
That's the most like petulant I've ever heard webgun.
Oh well. We shall continue.
Alright, which one are we hitting?
The one that just came out.
Okay. That one hit. And that one also hit. My brain took a moment to process that. I don't know why. You did a lot of
Yeah.
damage to it.
28, yeah.
Yeah. What's even better is I added it up like 6 times in my brain. I don't know why. It was very difficult. But it is not quite dead.
At least it's taking full damage from my attacks, right?
Yep, because you are doing magical damage. Your hands are magic.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Should really have gone over there to help Bjorn, but never mind.
Bjorn, speaking of.
Yeah, hang on. Just gotta do a wee bit of second wind here. For all 9 points. Fuck me.
You've got Blit. Oh, it's alright, your second wind. I was thinking, oh, did he fuck up his attack rolls with Bliss? You're fine.
Okay. Let's see if we can take this white guy out. I think he's done. And just to be sure, here's another d6 of damage.
He's not dead.
22.
Really?
He's alive.
They're quite high level monsters, these.
Actually, you want to know their CR?
I'm guessing like 8 or something?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird because they
weird.
have HP reduction without any save.
Yeah. Thankfully, the possessed corpse is on a 6-turn. Husband, can you go get your son? Sorry, the cat made a wild break for it.
Weird. Oh, there's 17 damage.
He is deceased. All I saw was a black lightning bolt. Phew!
Eldef gets a twang.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Yep.
All right, on which one? Sorry, I was
This
looking
one.
at the escapee cat. All right.
I guess it's not going to do a whole lot since it's not a magical weapon.
No, but it does something.
All right. I think that's the end of my turn.
Now for a round of problems.
Hello, you jerk cat. Here we go. And is 1, 2. Bjorn.
Up yours with all of them. It ain't penetrating.
Nadrax. Nope. Horik.
I don't suppose these things have anything like sunlight sensitivity.
No, they don't, unfortunately, because they're not actually drow.
Well, no, I just meant for being fiends. Some of them do.
No, not this one.
18 hits.
18.
I'm gonna throw out a protective rune.
Can you from that distance?
Yeah.
How does
Rune
protective
shield.
rune?
Rune shield is within 60 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can see. So I use my reaction to force the attacker to re-roll the d20 and use the new roll. So I don't know what you just want to use the 12. Ah.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that there's that 12 there.
Isn't this the second time that's happened?
Yeah.
well,
And both times have been
original
rune
10
shield by
damage, though.
Bjorn.
Well, we'll keep the original 10 damage, but Horik, you do take a -3 to your max each.
Like when Uzana's done it, it's worked, but each time Bjorn's done it, it's made it worse.
Lou.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
That.
that's actually I'm rolling
Nah.
a d100 to decide.
I've got a big glowing sword and I cleaved him with radiant light.
It was a 50-50 shot. A 9 misses Nat.
Let's see, 7 HP. Yeah, she would have still been standing.
Yeah.
But she would have been at
Got it.
1.
A 9 Mrs. Nat. Gaddix, you just saw the thing try to attack Nat.
Not that you care, but you know. That almost hit you.
I care.
You almost killed my meat shield.
This 12-year-old child.
Okay, what can I do?
You can't just find these everywhere, you know. Most are too young.
Alright, Phantom of the Opera, you die. Give him the clamps. Hey, he hit something. Let's go.
He did hit. Is it magical damage?
Yeah.
Force damage.
Yes, okay. He's still up, but barely.
Okay. I guess I'll waste one of my shots on it. Same one. Blam.
You hit. It's dead.
Okay. Bjorn looks like he needs more health. So,
I'm half health. Or half health, so it's fine.
yeah, but I feel like that they've got this one handled and that one's handled.
Yeah, no, he's only freshly popped.
Okay, fine. I'll Nat duck.
Are you trying to
Oh,
aim
no,
at my
she can't.
bloodline? Yeah, you say Nat Duck, forgetting she's deaf.
I tap her on the shoulder and kind of, excuse me.
Also, Gaddix is
I
short
don't
enough.
tell,
Maybe she should
I don't
jump
tell
instead.
Harton to move or anything. I just assume he knows.
Yeah, I can see you fucking waving a gun at the back of my daughter.
Yeah.
So I give her the
kinda-
signal to
kinda
move.
Lean on Nat's shoulder, like, excuse me. Just assume Harton's gonna know what's
So I just
up.
give a hand gesture and have to fucking move.
Wait, what happened?
I rolled it for you, sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, eight's fine. I was just like, why does it say Felrex? I didn't click anything.
Oh, I definitely imagine that is the part where it's so disrespectful from Gaddix's side. He's just gonna fire the gun next to Nat's head because it's not like it's gonna do ear damage to her anyway.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's
Like,
a
what's the
magical
worst I can
gun.
do,
It
make
may
her
not,
deaf?
like it's a magical gun that uses magic bullets. It doesn't. It may not go bang.
It goes bang.
If you were a proper
Anything
gnome,
else?
if you were a proper gnome, it'd go whizzle.
like one of those like fireworks
Slide
spinners.
whistles.
Yeah,
Those are really fun to shoot at your friends.
like the
But yeah, that's my turn.
like the laser gun from Futurama. That's what you'd be using. Pop goes the weasel when you crank it.
Susanna, somebody just tried to smack your daughter.
All right. Well, first things first.
Gotta bump things with fire.
No.
No?
This sat here on its turn, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Come to think of it.
5 fire damage.
Woohoo!
It gets bumped again. Oh no, that's
If only.
I
Yeah.
wish. Another save. That one gets a deck save on it.
I was trying to figure out why something was poking me.
Okay.
1 damage.
Yep. It's, you know.
Yeah, it's a pain.
And
Oops,
and shift it to there.
So where the corpses?
Mm-hmm.
Move it out of the way. There we go.
And we'll try to get rid of this one. I don't see that happen.
You always come in for quarterstaff, you're a dab hand at it.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bernard.
Getting crispy.
Well, seeing as I can't see a better target at the moment.
Well, remember, it's your
I can't see
action
it.
for call lightning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just going to call lightning on the same spot. Take
Yeah.
out hit those 2.
2d10.
Oops, it's meant to be another D10 on that. Oops, wrong one. Let's do that. So 14.
How come? I thought you only cast it at normal level. Oh, no, it is 3d10, yeah.
Yeah, 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
3
it's 3D10 normal.
14.
And is it a deck save?
Let me just bring it up again.
It is a deck save.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so 14, 7. Go. They are both crispy looking. They're not having a great time.
And for my bonus action, I think I can cast a spell still. So I'm going to cast Healing Word on Cargo. So 10 HP for Cargo.
Yay.
Does that work?
Yay, I don't see why not. Does it say that it doesn't work?
I don't know the
Is it because
artificial
he's a
wording.
construct, you think?
Yeah, but I think he's a special exception.
I'm gonna make an exception.
I mean, I don't see anything.
That's not broken. It's not something that's broken. I'll say that
It
word.
depends. Is he a creature? Is the biggest question.
No, he's a construct.
Construct, yeah.
He's alive in our hearts.
Constructs are considered creatures?
Well,
I
he's
mean,
doing a
they're not-
Google.
As opposed to being objects? You can target. If you have a spell that targets a creature, you can also target a construct.
Yes, but there are specific spells that don't work on constructs.
Yeah. We're
Like
gonna
polymorph.
say it works.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
just say
not
it's
finding
for
a
the sa-
quick answer. Everything's just referencing mending, which I have, you know.
I mean, you
Anything
could
else,
just
Bernard?
you could just apply the rule with the same way that constructs, not construct, warforged can receive healing.
Yeah,
They
there
are
we go.
different.
That's what we're going with.
They are different, though.
Technically,
Yeah,
it
but-
cannot. But he does have a bonus action to heal himself.
Yeah, which he used, yeah. And that bonus action can heal other constructs too, which is interesting.
Yep.
He can repair other things.
Well, that's my turn anyway.
As someone's asking here, can a steel defender heal an auto gnome?
Potentially, yes.
Oh, there's a character there. Yeah.
I mean, did we have the cargo's building Gedexes?
Yeah.
You played a dog, not a gnome.
Well, okay. Why is this not centering itself on the... This is annoying me greatly. We're just gonna go with the easy thing then. He's in sunlight. He's not having a great time. So he's gonna upcast. There we go. That will be so 2. There we go. And it was on the Harton.
All right then. There we go. Let's see here now. What shall I do?
It's very annoyed at you, Harton.
No, Gags wouldn't appreciate this wee bit. First, just gonna get in the side. 14.
A 14 hits. And of course, she Malgurned it.
I really thought this thing had more health. Okay then. Bash. She just gets to see him take the head off. The skull sailing over Nat and Gaddix.
I thought I was gonna hit Gaddix in the face.
No, he would. No, he's too small. There's a lot of force in that punch. Alright, let's see here. I've still got my movement. And I can't. I can't. Let's see here. That would let me get away from Felrict. That wouldn't. I can't stay in the fight without. Well. I'll move up here then. Actually, no, I'll tell Nat to stay with Gatix and shoot. That's my turn.
Blue.
Well, you know, seeing what Harton did, I think I can do the exact same thing with my sword that he did with his fist.
Oh, okay.
I want to see you punch it.
Fuck, I'll punch it.
Oh, you did!
I love it though. It's just the exact opposite. The problem is he has no dice, so it's still just 1 damage.
I punched the fuck out of it though.
You punched the bejeezies out of
And
it.
Felric's just looking at you thinking, why?
Yep, Blue,
I did
you
2
look
damage
at
even
his...
though I only do 1 anyway, because he's it down.
We'll say it was 2 damage, but with the physical resistance, he took 1. Because otherwise it would have been 0. Unless you wanted to try to make your hands magical somehow.
I punched with the power of fairy fire.
You light yourself up with fairy fire?
Well,
Do
I
it.
only hit myself.
Well, you want to have
No. glowing
purple hands, right? So
Hey,
you'll
as
be
long as I
very
don't have
easy to
any
hit afterwards.
collateral. As long as I can hit myself and no one else, yes.
Allow it.
Yes.
Make sure to take off
There
the
we
spell
go.
slot.
Oh, I get 1 per day, you're right. Let me just mark that down.
Okay.
While
There
you're
we
at
go.
it, roll me a D100.
The hair's pink
86.
again.
You saw-
Thankfully not.
I can punch.
Blue, you've casted Mirror Image.
That's quite
Nice.
useful, actually.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter that I'm easier to hit.
Depends who he cast it on.
Not himself.
Oh, that's a horrific thing to see. That's just terrible. There's so many of them.
Whoa, there's so many purple lights.
Alright, don't look behind you, it's demoralizing.
Nadrax.
Oh, hold on, let me just
Yeah. let me-
Oh yeah,
So
fell
Herc
wrecked.
gets
I
one in.
forgot fell wrecked. Yeah.
22 is nice.
Yeah. And he Malgurned it.
No, Felric. If only I had done 4 damage instead of 1. I could have we could have killed it this turn.
Only you'd used your sword instead of punching it. Trying to look cool.
I'm trying to punch something so hard. I can't help it.
That is lose situation, really, though. If only you hadn't tried to
Yeah.
look cool. And instead just confused people.
Nadrax. It's your turn, Nadrax.
Yeah, let's remove this one. Hopefully.
You cast Drow
Yes.
Remover.
Yes,
Yeah.
that will remove
Oh.
the thing.
Well, to be fair, the fire damage is only 11.
Yeah, but between the sneak and the piercing.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually had to
So
do the
it's
math though. It took me a second there.
And I'll go
be one
up
of the-
here.
That'll be one of those cases of Baldur's Gate where this entire screen just fucking shakes with the power of the critical hit.
I still love the fact that I somehow managed to plant that fucking necromancer dude into the ground like a turnip. Malco somehow hit him so hard he clipped through the ground. Like, they're not meant to
That's
ragdoll until they're dead.
4 damage on this one. And that's my turn. I have removed the spooky ghost.
And you have given yourself a new spooky ghost.
Oh, hello there. Kindly
Ooh.
fuck off.
Oric.
Okay, first step is apply sword.
You have applied sword. It is deceased.
Okay, I'll take a step over here and continue applying sword.
No, step up here. So you get advantage again.
Either place works.
I was there.
Isn't there? Hmm,
I hadn't stand over here.
yep. Mm.
Yeah, otherwise you have to stand over here.
Yeah, you might be desynced.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
Nadrax is to
quite.
the left of it.
Yeah. Okay.
If you just move here, you're fine.
Okay. Yep.
There you go. Continue.
Yep. More sorting. 16.
16 hits.
I guess it's the low AC what's bringing him down to CR.
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
And, not too much HP. It's a lot of resistances.
Okay. It's not having a good day. Anything else?
Alright, that's it.
Bjorn.
Alright.
It's way less than you had been.
I'm just gonna scoot a little bit here because the fireball is over here now. So let's take a whack at this one first.
Okay. It hits.
And another d6. So 18 damage plus 3.
Didn't matter.
Alright, let's start hitting this one then. Well, actually, I might as well just pop her as well. Get that done. 18 plus another d6.
Up goes the weasel.
Alright, and Eldith can take a couple of shots at this one.
Ooh. The
I'm not
duality of
surprised.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Jinx,
Real
not
good
a
or
magical
real
bow.
bad.
You feel a ghostly arm on your shoulder.
Which is
Duck
weird
low.
because he's still alive.
No, that's the other dwarf.
Who is
Wow,
also still alive.
Yeah.
Hey, you're good, Bjorn. Nadrax?
Yes.
With advantage, too.
Yeah.
16 does miss.
So what about a 20?
Nope, that hits.
Do you want me to do a rune to...
Do you want him to help?
I think I can take it.
Please stop helping.
1 to your max HP. And then Lou.
Actually
Miss.
misses normally.
That would hit a copy, but
Well, it's got to hit you first and then roll.
yeah.
Yeah. Gaddix.
and then fire damage to this one because it's standing next to...
Oh, yeah. Can you roll the fire damages on him? I forgot. Does it?
It's automatic.
Yeah, it's automatic. Okay, good. Is Uzana alive?
Possibly
Is it
not.
my turn?
No, it's just your
No.
flaming sphere damage.
Oh. Oh, right. This guy's still here.
Yep.
6.
3.
Wetlandine.
All right, Gaddix. Give him
Step
the
1,
clamps.
bite the Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Wait, shit, where'd Cargo Sheet go? I lost Cargo Sheet, hold on. Cargo, I need your sheet. Can't bite without your sheet. Give him the clamps.
You hit.
Good boy. 7 damage.
And it is deceased.
Excellent. Now for this one.
Okay.
Belrex, duck.
I didn't even need to see the damage roll. It has 1 HP.
Then we'll shoot at this one.
Okay.
Lou, stand up straight.
Ow. It's a third of my health.
No, it slowed down because it passed through the zombie. Stop being a baby.
Uzana.
Okay. Let's bump into this boy.
I was focusing on stopping power, not penetrative power. Don't be a baby.
They're just arcane slugs.
You know what? Let's see if I can actually roll tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh, you hit?
Hey.
Nope,
And-
not damage.
Is it the one that's next to Lou?
Yes. The firebolt's the one next to Lou. The bump is this one over here.
Yeah, that damage
Yeah.
makes me sad. I feel that.
The bump is a dex save, right?
Yep.
Mm,
Ooh, 4 damage or 3 damage. I never know if it's round up or down.
It's down.
We're the players. We should be able to round up. Favor the player.
All right. So hey, you did damage. Anything else?
Yes. And no, I believe that's everything.
Bernard.
Well, first I'm going to call lightning here. That should get 2. For 20 damage.
All right, so both of them, okay. And that's a dex.
Dex DC 15.
One takes 5. There we go.
And I'm going to back away a bit more. That's pretty much me.
And then the one that had the witch bolt is deceased. He does not really have any chance to do his big boy things because cloud kill would not be useful here. All right, so Lou, you see 2 magic missiles fly by to hit the one next to you. Nadrax, you see 2 magic missiles fly by to hit the one next to you. Harton!
Let's see here. See, the problem is I know Felric wouldn't appreciate me helping out with him. This one's just slightly out of range. I can help out with this one, I suppose. Let's get in there. Oh, lovely.
Bonk.
22.
Trying to find it. There's hard. 22. It's really not having a good day, and with that, it is quite deceased.
Really? It was that little? Because that's, what, 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You needed to do exactly 4 damage to it.
Nice. Precision, you see. And that's going to make her one shot with a crossbow, because she's not strong enough to actually reload it. This one by Felric and Lou.
Okay.
A 7, though. It goes wide.
Nice try.
Wait. I was going... No. I was going for this one.
Oh. Oh! I thought you were going for this one.
No, because I didn't have advantage on that one, because of the angle.
Oh. Oops. Hold on.
I was going for this healthy one.
Whoops.
So 26 off this one instead.
Yep. Instead, you almost malgunned it.
That's alright. Someone's going to finish it.
All right. It seems like you can crit with a weapon, so I'll use my sword this time.
Actually, if you stay put and then move Felric one more, you'll finally be out of a radius.
Oh, so he can actually have advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
There
there
we
you
go.
go. You just see his
Alright, Felric.
you just see his pupils widen out.
Like, thank
This time, no
goodness.
excuses. No excuses. And no prisoners. Okay, okay. And yeah.
It is quite deceased.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I will high five Felric as I run by, because I am immune to sunlight.
You are. Nadrax. Nadrax?
I was muted.
Whack.
This guy.
Yep. Dead.
I hope so. And let's help Bjorn out a little. Just a tiny bit though. Just 2.
Oh, well, you probably want to move down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that'll be it.
Yep. Auric.
Just thinking of how much faster this fight would have gone if I had brought Spirit Guardians.
Is it still there?
Yeah. This one has 26 HP.
Yeah,
There he is.
but it already had a red dot on it, so
Not that low, though.
It has 37 HP actually. But
And how did I kill it?
It was already damaged. But this one, actually, that is enough. Bloop.
That's the one you said I killed.
I know.
With 26 damage somehow.
I know, and it's now dead.
Okay.
It had 24. You have slain it. There's only one left.
Alright, make your move, baked potato.
and I shall continue punching.
So both of them hit? I love how the crit does less damage than the non-crit.
It can happen.
It's not feeling hot, but it's not dead. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Bjorn, there's one left.
Yep. All right. Let's see if we can finish this off.
You hit. And it is deceased.
There you go, you life-sucking little leech. Ugh.
And y'all are out of initiative.
Now, we're also out of time.
Yep.
Now, would it have been so bad for you to just turn into a spider and try to lure them away?
I don't think that plan would have worked in hindsight. Mind you, it might have gone fine if you just accepted their offer into the orgy. We won't know for certain until next time.
Oh, you can learn. It would not have helped.
No, no one will know here. We have to wait for the exact same situation to occur again to ever know if that was the wrong idea.
Y'all.
Man, demons just resisting all fucking elements is a bit of a pain.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how that's supposed to be a CR4, by the way.
They only get one attack, they've got low AC, technically low health. You're not really meant to use a whole horde of them either. Like, for general ideas, you're meant to use a couple of them to creep things out and really set the tone. And, you know, without a big support like us here, they're fucking dead.
We did fine.
Well, no, we're just talking about the CR.
CR has always been weird.
Like, they are destructive, but they need to be in a varied group, really. Or like this in big number.
Not even the creators of CR use CR.
Well, it can be a useful rough guideline, but you're better off just starting off with how many actions do I have compared to the party, and let's work from there. Along with, is there a point to this fight?
Pan? I just got something of interest, Pan.
Do you want me to hit the
It was
button?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that